importance of instilling good values in life from childhood. Hari Om children, are you ready to learn in today's Bal Sanskar class? Have you ever seen the making of an earthen clay pitcher? When the potter gives the shape to the clay with both his hands, only then the beautiful pitcher is formed. If the clay does not get the right shape, the pitcher will not be formed. Similarly, children are like wet clay. Whatever values are given to them in childhood, they become the foundation of what they grow up to be. For example, if a child has a habit of lying and his parents do not correct this habit, then this child may later tell even bigger lies and start deceiving people. On the contrary, if his parents teach him to tell the truth by correcting his mistake in his childhood, then this child will understand that lying is a bad habit and wrong. And throughout his life, the values of telling the truth will be instilled in him. So children, our topic today is that the values we get in childhood become the foundation of our life.
Jumping.
Quote, if you keep the spirit of bringing happiness to others, you will unintentionally bring happiness to yourself. This is taken from Rishi Prasad. Story time. Let's listen to a story. Quote, कलियां महके बनके फूल, संस्कार बनते जीवन का मूल. The meaning of this lovely statement is that just as buds blossom into fragrant flowers when given love, care, and a healthy environment, good values given from childhood make our life better. Without these good values, our lives become like a thorny tree that causes harm not just to everyone, but eventually even to our own selves. Let's hear the story of little boy Mukun, from which we will learn how childhood values affect our life in present and even in the future. Mukun was born in Gorakhpur, which is in Uttar Pradesh in India, in 1893 to Bhagwati Babu and Gyan Prabha Devi. Mukun's parents were disciples of Mahapurush Yogi Shyam Charan Lahiri Ji, a religious scholar. His mother used to narrate the stories of the scriptures like Ramayana, Mahabharata, etc. and instill good values in him. The child was very interested in God's worship, meditation and service. One day, after finishing the daily prayers, an idea to help the poor came to his mind. He gathered some money and along with his brother and friends, he went to the poor to distribute it. After distributing this money, while returning home, when these people were about to board a train, they came across some pitiful beggars asking for money. Despite having only as little money as to pay for the train's fare, Mukun gave money to the poor. Mukun's home was about 10 kilometers away. Due to the lack of train's fare, he came home on foot along with his friends. But nobody was tired because selfless service brought endless joy in everyone's heart. One night in the cold winter, Mukun was wrapped only in dhoti, and seeing his upper body completely naked, his father asked him, "Where are your clothes? Why are you wandering around like this in this cold weather?" Mukund replied, "On my way home, I saw a poor old man shivering with nothing but just tatters. When I saw this, I couldn't help but give him my clothes, and I also got a chance to understand how those who did not have the means to cover themselves feel." "You have done a great service," the father said, approving the son's act, which he had applied to cultivate the virtues of compassion and equanimity. Thus, the values of devotion, divine love, service, benevolence, instilled in Mukund in childhood, stimulated his interest in receiving spiritual education that could not be found in his classes in his school. And that curiosity of realization of God was fulfilled by the grace of Sadguru Yukteswar Giri. This child, Mukund, later became the world famous Paramhans Yoganand Ji. Activity time. All the children will continue to write the names of great men in their notebooks, along with the names of their Sadguru and parents. Keep your tongue on your palate and your back and neck straight to help you remember. You will be asked at the end. Let's see who remembers and how quickly. Swami Leela Shahji Maharaj. Guru Swami Keshavanand Ji Maharaj. Father Shri Topandas Ji. Mother Hemi Bai. Sant Shri Asharam Ji Bapu. Guru Swami Leela Shahji Maharaj. Father Shri Thau Malji Sirumalani. Mother Ma Maggie Babai. Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Guru and Father Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Mother Gujri Devi. Yoganand Swami. Guru Yukteswar Nandji Maharaj. Father Shri Bhagwat Charan Ghosh. Mother Gyan Prabha Ghosh. Swami Vivekanand Ji. His guru was Ramakrishna Paramhans Ji. Father Vishwanath Dutt Ji. Mother Bhuvaneshwari Devi. And the last, Swami Dayanand Ji. Guru Swami Virjanand Ji. Father Karshan Lalji Tiwari. Mother Yashoda Bai. After hearing or reading once, children keep the notebook closed. Now tell me without seeing. Homework time. You all need to make any informative spiritual chart with pictures of knowledge. Health tips. Let's take care of our health by increasing our cashew consumption. According to Ayurveda, cashew is rich in aliphatic, very nutritious, and brings heat in the body. It's a good sedative and increases our digestive power, and it's gastric irritant. According to recent research, cashew has very high protein content. It also contains vitamins, calcium, phosphorus, copper, iron, magnesium, sodium, and fiber. Cashew is beneficial in the treatment of heart diseases. It is an excellent treatment for mental depression and weakness. It stimulates the appetite and strengthens the nervous system. It aids in keeping the body active and energetic as well as the mind happy. So consumption, grind 3 to 5 cashews, mix with milk and drinking it boosts physical strength. Neuro weakness and forgetfulness are eradicated by eating 3 to 5 cashews which are soaked overnight with honey and consuming them in the morning. It also increases memory power. Similarly, by remembering the foundation of inner consciousness early in the morning, one's ignorance begins to fade. Forgetfulness begins to fade, and the divine memory begins to awaken. By bathing the conscience in the Satsang Sarita, which combines knowledge and meditation, the conscience weakness disappears and divine happiness and memory improve. Story quiz time. The first question. What was the name of the guru or the spiritual teacher of Mukun's parents? Question number 2. What did Mukun learn while helping the poor old man with his clothing? Question number 3. What was the name of Mukun's Sadguru? Question number 4. Going forward, the child Mukun became famous by which name?
Shubham karoti kalyanam आरोग्यं सुख संपदां शत्रु बुद्धि विनाशाय दीप ज्योति नमोस्तुते दीप ज्योति परब्रह्म दीप ज्योति जनार्दन दीपो हरतु मे पापं संध्या दीपो नमोस्तुते जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
निश दिन तेरा नाम पुकारे निश दिन तेरी ज्योत जलावे
निस दिन तेरा नाम पुकारे निस दिन तेरी ज्योत जलाए
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो
बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
ऐसी अंतर ज्योत जगाओ हम दीनों को पार लगाओ
ऐसी अंतर ज्योत जगाओ हम दीनों को पार लगाओ
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
निराकार है ज्योत तुम्हारी तीन लोक फैली उजियारी
निराकार है ज्योत तुम्हारी तीन लोक फैली उजियारी
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो
बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
जिसने बापू का नाम पुकारा दूर हुआ उसका अंधियारा
जिसने बापू का नाम पुकारा दूर हुआ उसका अंधियारा
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो बापू के दरबार में
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में
नील गगन के चांद सितारे ऐसे लगे बापू नयन तुम्हारे
नील गगन के चांद सितारे ऐसे लगे बापू नयन तुम्हारे
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो,
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो,
बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
प्रेम सहित जो आरती गावे, दुख दारिद्र निकट नहीं आवे।
प्रेम सहित जो आरती गावे, दुख दरिद्र निकट नहीं आवे।
आओ रे भक्तों, आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो, बापू के दरबार में। जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में। जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में। जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में, मेरे साईं के दरबार में, दरबार में। स्वामी मोहे ना विसारियो, चाहे लाख लोग मिल जाए, हम सम तुमको बहुत हैं, तुम सम हमको नाही। दीन दयाल को विनती, सुनहो गरीब नवाज, जो हम पूत कपूत हैं, तो है पिता तेरे लाज। हरि हरि ओ साधक मांगे मांगना, प्रभु दीजो मोहि दो। बापू हमारे स्वस्थ रहे, आयु लंबी हो, दर्शन जल्दी हो। हरि हरि ओ तम नमामि हरिं परम, ओम तम नमामि हरिं परम, ओम तम नमामि हरिं परम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय।
हरि ओम।